Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video I just want to talk about another news from Mr. Open Air Classic, and this time it's the fact that apparently Blizzard is gonna add different type of TCG rewards to Mr. Open Air Classic, including the Magic Rooster Egg mount. So as you can see, basically when you go on Wowhead, there are tons of different items that have been data mined, and it includes some of these different TCG items, including here the Magic Rooster Egg. So you have first the Woolly White Rhino, which is already something that is available in Retail WoW through the Black Market Auction House, so something that you can already get pretty easily. And then you also have the Magic Rooster Egg, which is by far one of the most prestigious mount from the TCG card game with the Spectral Tiger, and something that players have been asking for years to get through the trading post, through Twitch drops and other promotions. But so far, this is something that Blizzard is not willing to do. So right now, it's still a little bit unclear because as you can see, it says that it's a toy and a mount at the same time, which I mean, as a toy would be very weird. So again, it's not very clear if this is something that will actually give you the mount or if it's just like a toy version of the mount. This is pretty weird. But yeah, so normally this is something that players in Classic will be able to get. And then there's different type of things as well, such as for instance here the Eye of the Legend pet, you have the Sandbox Tiger, you have the Demon Hunter's Aspect toy, and then you have like a few other things, including here, as you can see, the Tabard of the Void, Tabard of Fury, the Tabard of Brilliance. So these are some of these different, again, TCG items that you might be able to get if you are playing Classic WoW. Personally, I think, again, it doesn't really make sense to have some of these different rewards that are only available in Classic WoW. The Classic WoW is supposed to be like another version of Retail, but it's still supposed to just reflect what happened in Retail. And so having these new ensembles, these new mounts, these new things that are specific to Classic WoW, in my opinion, doesn't make any sense. And for those of you who didn't see, basically, they also announced that you will be able to get some recolored challenge mode sets. So this is something else that has never been made available in Retail WoW, but it will be limited to Classic WoW. So I really think at some point Blizzard will have to think of what they're gonna do with all of that, especially if one day Classic WoW ends, because at some point it's gonna catch up with Retail WoW, and so there's not really gonna have a future for Classic WoW forever. So yeah, I'm just really wondering what is their logic with adding these type of items, if maybe at some point some of them will be made available in Retail as well. We'll have to wait and see. And also, as I always say, I think it would just create more incentives for players to play Classic WoW if you can also unlock these different rewards after that in the Retail version of the game. I think it would just increase the amount of players who do a little bit of both. So let me know in the comments what you think about all of that, especially about the Magic Rooster Egg. And overall, if you are going to play Classic just to finally be able to get this mount or not. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime, I wish you all a great day. Bye!